We're live. We're recording this right now. NFL show. Connor and Dylan are here. NFL. Let's start off real quick. Monday Night Football last night. We finally got the number one storyline we loved going into week one. J.J. McCarthy versus Caleb Williams. What does Ben Johnson look like with this Bears team? Dylan? Victory lap season?
No, I'm not going to do this. I do what I wanted to start with coming to the show. Connor, I will give you one chance to apologize right now. All of your wrongs will be forgiven. You saw the game against Chicago. You have one opportunity to apologize about what you said about J.J. McCarthy. Being a game manager, only being able to hand it off, not being a good quarterback when you don't know the other team's signs. I will give you one opportunity. After today, there is no more opportunities.
Did you not watch the same first half?
No!
I'm doubling down.
Yeah.
I'm actually happy J.J. McCarthy had that performance last night.
Oh, are you?
I'm thrilled because now in week 10, when we come back around and look and the Vikings are 4-6, I'm going to be vindicated. I'm doubling down.
So you're going to say your data point for being anti-J.J. McCarthy is his first half of professional football on one of the biggest stages against a divisional rival. That's what our data point is going to be for J.J. McCarthy.
I won't be vindicated in week 2. I won't be vindicated in week 5. Look at their first two games. Atlanta, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till week 6 against the Eagles, week 7 against the Eagles. Wait till they play the Chargers the week after that. Wait till they play the Lions the week after that, the Ravens the week after that. We're going to be fine.
We're going to have to set some safeguards here. Those are good. If they lose to good teams, we're not going to sit here and say J.J. McCarthy's awful. He is a quarterback in his first year of professional play. And you're going to sit here and say, well, look at the first half. Look at the first half.
No.
Hey, Dylan, are football games won in the first half?
They're not. They're 60-minute games. If football games are won in the first half, the Falcons would be Super Bowl champions.
I'm just taking a dig at you. I'm not doubling. I am doubling down on my McCarthy take. I'm still on the ship. I'm out on J.J. McCarthy. He's going to prove me wrong. Maybe. I'll eat that.
He will.
I can be wrong.
Kevin O'Connell coached up the master class in Monday Night
Great
Football.
play call on that quarterback boot. Great play call.
And Dylan, we nailed that game. I mean, nailed that game.
And no one's going to ever know about it because no one's ever going to know. But we were right again.
We put out the clip, does no numbers. Then meanwhile, we're like, oh, yeah, Ohio State might lose to Texas. I don't know. It wasn't really a definitive clip, And then all of a sudden, it's 100,000+ million views, whatever, bullcrap. But, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. J.J. McCarthy, that second half, man. Kevin O'Connell was so conservative. He had some weird coaching decisions in that first half, like taking that field goal with 11 seconds. I'm like, why not throw it away and just take it down to 5 seconds? Whatever. Ended up working out. On the Viking side of things, I'm feeling pretty good about the Vikings. I know that first half was awful. I don't think the first half is going to be the story of this Vikings team. I think the second half is what it's going to be.
In all seriousness, rookie quarterback, Monday Night Football, divisional, I don't know if anybody expected him to get out to a hot start. Right, I expected him to have more opportunities, I will say. I was surprised they ran the ball as much as they did. I guess it kind of makes sense given, you want your guy to get comfortable. But that second half was reassuring. JJ even put himself in a hole, and he dug himself out of the hole.
That's what I thought was almost most impressive was he threw the pick six, and then that's when he started looking his best is after that.
Here's the thing. He throws that pick six. He goes out on that field after that. What's the first play call Kevin O'Connell calls? It's a pass. I think that is going to get dug under everything, all the storylines, but you have to do that. You cannot draw up a run after your rookie quarterback throws a pick six. So I think that was good. I've said everything I liked. Can I say something that I don't want to say?
Go ahead.
I think you guys are going to disagree with. I kind of like Caleb Williams last night too.
That's just the that's just the take.
Man.
I don't think he was watching the second half of football. He
was only watching one side in the second half.
Yeah, he didn't see the Freaky Friday situation that happened in the third quarter.
You talk about Bryce Young being this playmaker. Bryce Young.
I don't talk about Bryce Young being the playmaker.
Caleb Williams was the playmaker that you guys think Bryce Young is.
He had a couple good scrambles, but did you see all the overthrows and the throws that ended up in the fourth row of the stands in the second half?
A lot less sacks than he did last year. In collapsing pockets.
Because the offensive line, they put a lot of money into that offensive line. My problem with Caleb, I wasn't impressed with Caleb Williams. I was impressed with the scrambling and all that and the playmaking. The issue is he is not accurate at all. He's throwing up, he's throwing down, he's throwing side to side, he's throwing 130-mile fastballs 5 feet in front of him. There's no feel for some of these throws.
I'm not going to let you get away with that offensive line. I noticed how quick you switched the subject. I'm not going to let you get away with that.
What do you mean?
Yeah, they invested a lot of money in the offensive line, but there were 5 or 6 times where that offensive line completely collapsed and Caleb Williams extended the play. 5 or 6 times.
Sure, but then what did Caleb Williams do after that? He didn't know where the out-of-bounds line was, and he steps out. It's just crap like that.
I think that's fair, 100% fair. I left that game. I don't know if I want to say impressed, but I will say impressed. I left that game thinking of Caleb Williams, and I was impressed with the growth that I saw from last year.
It's tough. In Caleb Williams' defense, I do think his decision-making was better, but like Karter said, he was just missing throws. He made the right decision. He evaded pressure. He just missed the throws and missed them bad a lot of times, especially in that second half.
I mean, there was just they were overthrowing him by 10 yards on some of these. DJ Moore, wide open touchdown. Gone, 5th row, hit a lady. She went to the hospital. I mean, that's what it was what the Caleb Williams experience was last night. I was the first half. You're like, okay, like he's following the Jared Goff formula where it's quick decisions, we're getting the ball out much quicker, and then you have the ability to scramble on top of that. I was like, okay, this is really impressive. This is good stuff. And then it just turned into, okay, for every spectacular throw, you get 4. What the hell are you doing throws?
Is there any baby steps process, though, here? Last year, that was the problem. He held on to the ball too long. He took too many sacks that were his own fault. It seems that we have a one-game...
number one pick.
I understand.
Baby steps for what? He's either good or he's not. He can either make the throws or he doesn't. Like,
how much time we're going to give this guy? There's no baby steps for Bryce Young. All of a sudden, it's, he stinks. Yeah.
I don't want to hear 5 of Bryce Young.
Oh, no.
We're like year 7 of Bryce Young, and we're sitting here...
Some would say every step's a baby step for Bryce Young. Not me, of course.
That's a great point. That's a small strides.
Connor's always been anti-Bryce Young. I just want that out.
Every snap is high. Oh, I wonder why.
Short leash. In all seriousness, number 1, scripted drive, Ben Johnson, first offensive touchdown drive. We'll always have that.
No, timeout. That's just a UNC thing.
No.
Yes, you guys. I think they're only good on scripted drives. Because
is Ben Johnson a UNC guy?
Yeah, he is.
Is he really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow, that makes all the sense in the world now.
Yep. Everyone. Oh my gosh, that was the most amazing drive. The Bears are back. Caleb Williams MVP. This is what it's all about. And then
not another offensive touchdown until garbage time.
Until garbage from a Dunze touchdown.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get clowned for this.
Max Johnson to Jake Johnson. Cool. That's cool.
I'm gonna get clowned for this. What is Ben Johnson's relation in North Carolina? Was he was he ever the head coach of North Carolina?
He played quarterback there, but he didn't play.
Oh, never
much.
Coached.
He was a quarterback, right? I'm pretty sure he was a backup quarterback.
Okay, gotcha. I didn't know if he ever.
I'm 99% sure. I know Caleb Presley was. I'm pretty sure Ben Johnson was as well.
Yeah, from 04 to 08.
Yeah. Okay, but no coaching at North Carolina.
No, there were some rumors. Somebody said, "What if he takes the job?" Or was he an assistant? I can't remember.
He was a walk-on under T.J. Yates.
That's what it was.
Okay, got it.
T.J. Yates, Brent Renner. Those are the days.
We got
T.J. Yates,
for
surprisingly long NFL career.
Oh,
T.J. Yates.
Is he still at the Falcons?
No,
coaching staff.
He's done now.
No, he's coaching.
I don't know if he's still there or not.
Yeah. Anyhow,
good guy. T.J. Yates getting brought up 10 minutes into the NFL show. That's what I like. That's why the people are tuning in.
He is the passing game coordinator. I knew that. Come on. Look at me. That's ball knowing stuff right there. Anyhow, I was disappointed in Caleb Williams, but I don't think it was a Ben Johnson problem. I thought Ben Johnson was honestly coached a really good game and everything. I just thought Caleb Williams missed wide open dudes, and that was the difference.
Karter, last point on this game before we should probably move on. You tweeted this out. Running game for both teams. Just
DeAndre Swift. Ben Johnson needs to be. How do you not look at Tank Bigsby and go, "Come on up here. We'll give you a 6th-round pick"?
Yeah, I mean that is Yeah, that's absurd.
Ben Johnson didn't want DeAndre Swift in Detroit. This is hilarious. He ended up back with them.
All reliable.
DeAndre Swift performed well with Ben Johnson.
I know.
Ben Johnson used him a lot.
And that's just Ben Johnson with running backs. I mean, you see with Montgomery.
So there were no other options when Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson did not want. Ben Johnson was very happy with DeAndre Swift leaving the Detroit Lions.
I think a lot of fans
I would be too if you're getting Montgomery and Gibbs.
That's interesting. I don't know. Why?
And also,
were there no other options when he was in Detroit than DeAndre Swift? He used him a lot, especially on third downs.
Yeah,
50% of the time.
Yeah, Ben Johnson uses running backs. If Ben Johnson has a bell cow back, Ben Johnson's using that back. He just had two elite backs. Elite strong for Montgomery.
Okay, all right.
In all seriousness, J.J. McCarthy winning that game week 1 on Monday Night Football in that fashion, I think that will do a lot for the team moving forward and their confidence in him. So even though I'm anti-McCarthy, I do think that was a huge game.
I love it. I love it. Any other storylines before we go on?
Is this Jared Goff, Ben Johnson divorce just going to be a lose-lose?
Ooh, I kind of like that.
I think history will look kindly upon this Bears loss.
I disagree.
I think we'll sit here in week 15 and we'll be, the Bears only lost by 3 to the Vikings.
I disagree. I think, let's paint a picture. Let's say Caleb Williams has a really bad year,
I'm painting.
Doesn't Ben Johnson feel like a perfect person to do a Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold revival on an older veteran quarterback that has just had some bad luck?
Bryce Young to the Bears under Ben Johnson?
No, then the trade would be completely terrible. Then that means
you guys have already established that pipeline.
But anyhow, I don't hate that. We'll find out. We'll talk about these games. And also the Bryce Young point, real quick. Not out. I'm not out on Bryce Young. I want that out. I just want that.
Got 1 foot in the pool?
No, not at all. Xavier Leggett, I've jumped in and I've done. Out of here. Go.
Kiddie pool with that.
5th round pick. Give it to me.
No squirrel stew?
No. Dollar Bill can go too. His horse. Out of here. Glorilla gone. I'm done.
Glorilla.
I'm done. Anyhow,
man.
Right, let's preview some games. Let's do it. Commanders Packers Thursday Night Football. This is a great game. Packers -3.5, over under 48.5. I'll start here. I have, over the last couple years we've been doing the show, I have absolutely no read on both of these teams. I feel like I am wrong on both of these teams constantly, where I go, oh, you know what? The Commanders, now I'm going to buy in. Wrong. Get punched in the face. Oh, Jordan Love's good. Jordan Love's a top 10 quarterback in this league. Man, he maybe he could be an MVP candidate. Wrong. He goes for 2 interceptions and a fumble. I have no idea how to pick these two teams, and now they're playing each other, so therefore, over.
Therefore, over.
Really?
Thursday night over. That's always a little risky.
Jaden Daniels is going to be running for his life in this game. That's what I'm kind of worried about.
I am curious on a short week like this how these teams are going to look. I do think it's the defense that's going to make the difference. The Packers defense was obviously great in week 1 against Detroit. They're just a little banged up. Parsons is on the injury report. Obviously, Nate Hobbs is on there. On the offensive side, you've got Jaden Reed, Matthew Golden, Wicks, all on the injury report. What are these guys going to do on a short week? Dan Orlovsky, Dylan, shout out Dan Orlovsky, tweeted this out. Of the 29 snaps that Micah Parsons played, the Packers sacked Jared Goff on 3 of them and permitted 2.4 yards of play in those snaps. That's pretty damn good against the Lions offense that was, even without Ben Johnson, we think one of the best in the league.
Yeah.
I do think it's the defense that's the difference here, Karter. I like the Packers in this spot solely because of that defense and what we saw in week 1. And that Commanders offense, I mean, they did enough to win in week 1, but it was more of the Giants shooting themselves in the foot for me.
Giants defense, not bad. I know they gave up 21 points.
True.
It's the defense just wore down in that game because the offense is so bad. And Russie is adios.
Yeah.
Bad.
That is a great, well, maybe not the Russie comment, but that's a great point to make about the Commanders. The Giants defense is good, which makes, especially the defensive line, which when you look at the stats, you look at the grades, it's going to make the Commanders offensive line look worse than it probably is. And that also works conversely, where the Commanders defensive line is going to look better than what it probably is because the Giants' offensive line is so bad. So when you try to look at these rosters and you decide where the advantage is, you see a contrast on the Commanders in the trenches on defense versus offense because of who they played. Like, because the Giants' offensive line is so bad, the defensive line is so good. What sticks out to me, Green Bay Packers last week against the Lions, 48 offensive snaps. Shockingly low when most teams are posting anywhere from 65. Like the Commanders posted 72 last week. The Packers dictated pace. On the Commanders side, if you think the Packers defensive line is going to get any type of infiltration into the backfield, Jay Daniels is just great under pressure because of his legs. 102.9 passer rating under pressure, which is actually higher than his passer rating clean from last week. So I think my pick's going to be under, especially if Green Bay is going to take 48 snaps a game, and that's the game plan they're going to follow. So kind of gross with the Commanders, a quarterback that can make so many plays. I'm still going under.
Who's winning this ball game?
Commanders.
I'll flip my pick. Under. Dylan convinced me.
I don't like this. Connor, I want it on record. I don't like what Carter's doing here.
I'm going under.
Twist his arm a little bit.
I don't like that.
Who do you have winning?
No, I don't think you have good intentions, Karter.
You have good.
You don't have good intentions with this flip-flop.
It's nefarious.
Yeah, something's going on here. I don't know.
Packers
Do you have
win.
the Commanders winning?
No, I got Packers.
I'm taking the Packers as well. It's strictly because what we saw from the defense. They sacked Goff 4 times. They allowed 1 touchdown in garbage time. On a short week, if they can just contain, Bill Krosky Merritt and Deebo Samuel and avoid those explosive plays like they contained Jahmyr Gibbs and St. Brown in week 1, that's the path to victory for them. I think it's a low-scoring game. I do like the under, but I'm taking the Packers to win.
Noah Brown, first touchdown.
Oh
boy, we're back.
I had him anytime touchdown last week.
Yeah, I like the Packers barely, but I feel like the Packers are going to be really, really sexy after that Lions dominant win. So
you're probably right.
All right. Anything else on that game?
Should be a fun Thursday night football matchup.
Fun Thursday night football
Michael's
matchup.
back.
I love it. Let's move on. Let's go Bears-Lions real quick. Lions are a 4.5-point favorite. Over under 47.5 in this game. The Ben Johnson revenge game in Detroit. Very, very, very excited about this one. The other thing about this game is the team that loses this game is going to have a full-on riot. They are going to lose their minds because if the Lions lose this game, the panic button's getting smashed by all their fans saying, "Oh my gosh, we lost Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson was actually this team. We're screwed. This offensive line stinks. Jared Goff without Ben Johnson, what is he?" And if the Bears lose this game and Caleb doesn't look good, we're going to have some conversations about Caleb Williams.
Why?
I'm saying for the fan bases. The fan bases are going to react extreme to one side or the other.
I think the Lions fan base maybe more so than the Bears, though. I feel like even if we don't agree with them, the preconceived notion. I don't think
you realize how you have a very different view on this Bears game from last night because I think this really affected Bears fans. But I think they're in ruin.
Well, Dylan left the game feeling better about Caleb Williams.
I think there's still a preconceived notion out there about the Lions where it's like you kind of expect to lose to them, like they're just that good, and especially this early in the year. And all of us have kind of said, we don't think the Lions are going to be what they were.
I don't think you're understanding the question, though.
I think that
or my statement.
I think if the Lions lose to the Bears, they have more of a right to be angry because of how bad the Bears have been.
That's fair. I'm saying what's going to happen.
No, you aren't.
Yes, I am.
You don't know what is going to happen because it's conjecture.
I absolutely know what's going to happen. If the Lions win this game, Bears fans are going to overreact and say Caleb Williams is not the guy. They even were saying it last night. And if the Lions lose, then that's going to be even more hell.
So what you're saying is, Connor, play the breaking news music. Teams are going to be fans of the team are going to be upset when their team loses.
I'm saying overreacting.
We all do that, Carter.
Yeah, but
what I'm saying is
to a whole nother level, though. This is such a
why
stupid
this week? Why this week? There's
because of what
16 other games on the schedule.
What happened this past week? But fans don't think in a 16-game schedule. They think week to week.
I think Lions fans will be more likely to have the reaction that you're explaining than Bears fans.
The same thing. How are you not getting this?
No, that's not what you're saying. That's not what you're saying based on what I'm saying. You started off saying, well, I think both fan bases, whoever lose, are going to riot. That's what you said at the beginning. And now I'm owning you. You're changing it.
The Lions more so.
The Lions more so, yes.
My God.
We agree. You agree with me.
Out of all the useless arguments we've had, Dylan, that is 1-1.
It sounds like you agree with me.
We've been doing the show too long together.
Connor, who's winning this ball game?
I got the Lions here. I've got them winning by at least a touchdown. I think we see a revival of this Lions offense. I think they're going to come in motivated against Ben Johnson, show him up and be like, hey, this offense is not actually as bad as we saw against Green Bay. I think the playmakers are going to step up in this game. I think Jahmyr Gibbs probably breaks a run or two. I've got the Lions big here. I've got them by 2 scores.
I do too.
In Detroit, I think this is going to be a referendum on Caleb Williams. I think the Lions absolutely smoke them.
Short week for the Bears too.
Oh, yeah. And I understand Ben Johnson, you're going to be motivated against your old team, but you can't throw the ball for him. You can lead a horse to water.
I think it's the inverse. I think this is more of a Dan Campbell FU Ben Johnson game than it is Ben Johnson revenge games toward the Lions.
They'll run it up too if it gets to that point.
I do think if you look at the dynamic of Ben Johnson leaving, is it more likely that the Lions will know Ben Johnson's tendencies, or will Ben Johnson know the Lions' tendencies? And I think the Lions knowing Ben Johnson's tendencies means more than the inverse. I know I said a lot of things there, but which is tough because I kind of want to take the Bears, but Goff in a dome.
Yeah, at home after that stinker last week, yeah.
I'm not going to actually bet this, but I would say the Bears cover, Lions win.
Karter, I got the Lions by 2 scores.
I got Lions double digits.
Yeah.
I got the Lions winning by a field goal.
Okay.
Nice.
And I also have Lions fans being very, very upset if they lose this game. But I also have Bears fans
might be upset too.
Now that I think about it, Bears fans might be upset.
I don't think. Were you not on Twitter last night? I mean, it was a full-fledged meltdown.
No, I wasn't.
Then what are we doing here?
He was on Blue Sky.
He was on
Threads. People on Threads were all very happy with Caleb Williams' performance.
I mean, Truth Social.
All people on Threads, Dylan and his 4 followers on Threads.
Oh, Karter. We're back.
I guess so. My gosh. Let's go KC Philly. Super Bowl rematch. KC is now a 1.5 point favorite. I think this line's moved a decent bit. Over-under's 46.5. Dylan, do you have a read on this game?
My read was Kansas City Chiefs as an underdog. And if that's changed, that's a problem. But
they are favorites now.
This game, honestly, even
minus 1.5 on FanDuel, plus 1.5 on DraftKings. It's like,
and I'm seeing minus 108 on both sides.
Yeah. Even that, the kind of the golden rule of this show, number 1 is to fade the Chiefs as more than a touchdown favorite. The number 2 show is to bet the Chiefs as less than a field goal favorite. So, listen, how is this not a primetime game?
I thought that too. I was blown away.
Why we have Chargers Raiders at 10 p.m. when we could be having Chiefs Eagles?
The 10 p.m. start time is egregious.
That's tough. Welcome to the East Coast. It's rough. No, I'm taking the Chiefs here. As far as analysis goes, I'm not going to sit here and bore everybody. I just think you have a Chiefs team coming off of a loss, tough divisional game, Brazil. They got to get right. I think it's going to be the Chiefs, especially as an underdog or even a slight favorite like we're talking about. Chiefs.
I'm with you on that one. I'm taking the Chiefs here. I think coming off that Chargers loss, I do think there's something to be said about this team wanting, you don't want to start 0-2. Nobody wants to start 0-2, but especially a team like this. At home, I know both of them are coming off the longer rest week. I like Mahomes in this spot. I like Travis Kelce in this spot. I think it is a close game. I don't think it's an exciting game, but I think it's a close game. I'm taking the Eagles. You're right, Dylan. If they're a dog, if they're a 1-2 point favorite. Sorry, the Chiefs. I'm taking the Chiefs. I'm sorry. If they're a dog, if they're a 1 or 2 point favorite, I'm betting on Mahomes every time. I do think A.J. Brown has a bounce back game. I think he'll get a lot of targets in this spot, but I like the Chiefs.
So this is not me calling you out in this business. Sometimes you have to use filler. Do you really like Travis Kelce in this matchup, or were you just saying that?
No, I think he'll be fine. Like I said, early in the season, he's not resting yet, not taking days off yet. He's practicing. Newly engaged man.
And this is her team.
I know. He's gonna be out vendetta. He's gonna be out the point.
She's gonna be wearing one of those split jerseys.
This is a tired sports media take, but Super Bowl loss last year too has to play into it, right?
Yeah,
that has to play into it. Because
so.
I've heard all the media pumping up Mahomes. Come on.
Travis Kelce's kind of the most like NBA NFL player. Where it's like, I'm gonna take games off. I'm gonna walk through the regular season. Also, he's loud off the court too. He got the podcast, playoff P.
Number one, you can't trust anybody with a podcast.
No, sell the equipment now.
It's too cheap. Podcasts equipment needs to be more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs all the way. That's golden rule. Chiefs. Money line Chiefs -1.5. My thing with this one is with the Eagles against the Cowboys. I was very impressed with Dak in that game on Thursday night before the Lightning delay. Even after the Lightning delay, Dak wasn't the problem in that game, and guys were open. I was kind of concerned about the Eagles secondary in that game.
And that's
so. Go ahead.
That's just kind of the thing with the Eagles is they sold off their established pieces and they went for younger pieces. And there is going to be a period of figuring that out. But I like what you said. I don't think that's crazy that the defense for the Eagles is not looking as stout as it was last year. And I think that's by design, right? When you win a Super Bowl, you're going to have to sell and rebuild in some places. They chose the defense. I'm not saying the defense is bad, but that's the decision they decided to make. They didn't want to give up anything on offense. They decided to do it on defense. Maybe the Chiefs can exploit that.
And Howie Roseman's done nothing to make me not trust him as a GM.
Yeah.
But one of these wide receivers has to step up in a big way for the Chiefs, though. I mean, with Xavier Worthy being out, you'd expect a big game out of Hollywood Brown, but
Juju Smith-Schuster has emerged as a viable option.
I guess. He just
they used him a lot.
He just won't go away.
No, he Corvette.
Cut that.
Hit it.
Cut that. Hit it, Dylan. Give me Chiefs. Game day graphic for us. Everyone's on the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Easy enough. All right. Falcons, Vikings, Sunday Night Football. Vikings are 4.5 point favorite. Over under 45.5. This is J.J. McCarthy's chance to beat the Kirk Cousins allegations. Starting his NFL career going 2-0 in primetime. I mean, Kirk could never dream of doing that.
That's shocking.
With Kirk on the opposing sideline, watching.
I'm sitting here hoping, praying that Kirk plays a snap. Hoping, please.
So you're hoping Penix gets hurt?
No, blowout.
That's kind of what I'm gathering from that.
Blowout Penix or Kirk Cousins trash snaps. I don't know what I want to do here. Vikings. I got to stick with my guy. 5.5 seems like a lot of points, though, for a team that lost a game because of a missed field goal.
That's a lot of points.
Over. That's what I'm going officially. I'm going over.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm worried about Michael Penix going against a Brian Flores defense.
I don't know. So my theory is I think they got Bijan Robinson very involved in the receiving game. That's the way to beat.
Just going to be quick check downs?
Yeah, I'm thinking that's going to be it.
Big Kyle Pitts game?
I would love that. Did you see his stat about being the best tight end ever? So his first year in the league, he scored 1 touchdown. Second in the league, he scored 2. Third year in the league, he scored 3. Fourth, he scored 4. This is his 5th year. If he scores 5 and he continues that and he plays 20 years, he will have the most touchdowns by a tight end. I think he will double the most touchdowns by a tight end. So if he keeps that up and he plays 20 years, Kyle Pitts is a Hall of Famer.
But that's that's not a bell curve.
No, that's linear. That's straight linear regression there.
Look at you. I think this is another sports media take, but I actually think for this game it's true. Which young quarterback's going to play better in their first taste of primetime? I know Penix played the Commanders last year late in the year. I know Penix played the Commanders.
He just played in primetime.
I was going to say first, we just watched J.J. McCarthy put on...
Michael Penix played primetime against the Commanders last year. Kind of choked.
Yeah. Well, I had that written down. He did choke in that game. But this is first year being the full starter. Yeah, McCarthy played the Bears last night. I think this at home, I think this is a big spot for both these quarterbacks. Even though McCarthy came back last night and beat the Bears, I don't know. This is a tough one for me. And this goes against, I will credit J.J. McCarthy. The first half was bad. The second half, I was thoroughly impressed with a lot of the throws and decisions he made, especially in that fourth quarter. I'm actually going to take the Vikings here.
Wow. I don't like that either. I don't like.
I think it's going to be a close game, but they're home. Him winning that game last night, I think, goes a long way for that Vikings defense and the offense trusting him and Kevin O'Connell. I'm taking the Vikings here, and it goes against everything I believe about J.J. McCarthy, but I do think it's everything around him in this spot. And the Falcons were fine last week. Like you said, missed field goal by Younghoe Koo. Can that Falcons defensive front get pressure on McCarthy? I'm not so sure. I'm taking the Vikings.
So this game last year ended up being Vikings 42, Falcons 21. Sam Darnold had 5 touchdowns in this game.
Oof.
You know who had 3 of them? Jordan Addison.
Oh, he's not going to be there.
He will not be playing in this football game, but doesn't matter. Give me the Vikings. I don't trust this Atlanta defense quite yet. They've got too many young pieces on that side. Yep. I think McCarthy's going to have all day, and once again, all he's got to do just steer the ship. It's going to be fine.
Well, he did. Not worth it. No.
Last night was
I'm going over.
Last night no. Last night was different. He made some big time throws, big time plays. I don't know if he's necessarily going to have to do that in this one.
Can the Falcons get Baughan in the run game going? I know he's been great in the short pass game, checkdown game.
I think it's got to be the short pass game again, though, because if Brian Flores is going to blitz, it's just going to be boom, here Baughan, go run. You get this short little screen pass.
Or we'll see some more Penix scrambles like we saw in week 1. He had a few.
I don't think that's going to be the case. I think they're going to get to him too fast.
I don't know how you willingly run him too,
it'll be more of like getting flushed out of the pocket type deal.
Yeah.
All right,
over.
I like over too. I'm in.
I like that.
What are you looking at me for? What are you doing? You waiting for me to say something else?
I just thought you'd be nervous.
No, that's not crazy because all you do is take over. So it's like that's
wrong.
Karter behavior.
Oh man,
that's just wrong. That's just wrong. Buccaneers.
That's the whole bit of the show is that you guys are overs guys and I'm an unders guy.
That's not a bit.
I've taken unders
when you're forced to.
No.
When you lose bets and you're forced to take it, and then they win, and then thank you.
No, I'm taking. I already have money on Louisiana Tech, New Mexico State under 42.5.
You don't have anything on that yet. The people think you do. You don't have anything on that yet.
What are you talking about? You're saying I don't take the parlays?
I'm saying there's a 90% chance that college football parlay gets placed with Connor's over, you're over, and then somehow you hit the button on mine and go over.
You've seen them. I've sent them all to you.
I'm just saying, wouldn't be surprised.
Those don't get tweeted out.
I've been sending my slips. Texans, Monday Night Football. We got a doubleheader in the worst imaginable way possible. Play these games simultaneously.
Okay.
We do not need one after the other.
We've never done 10 p.m. before. I'm going to stand by that. 10 p.m. has never been done.
Was it 9:30 last year? 9:30?
It's got to be 9:15. I don't think we've ever done 10 p.m.
Maybe it was 9:15. That sounds right.
They've done the staggered start where it's like 7:30, 9:15 or whatever, but I have never seen 7 and 10.
Yeah, this is crazy. This game's not ending until what? 1:30?
1:30? Yeah.
Can't
maybe 2.
I'll be the first. I'll get ahead of it. I can't stay up for that on a weekday.
I will.
Yeah, right.
Few the proud the Marine.
I'm gonna need a picture. I'm gonna need a picture of you with the final score.
I'm gonna wake you up. I'm gonna FaceTime you after the game. We're gonna do a live podcast after the game.
Please don't do that. Please.
I'm gonna wake up you and your wife being like, I don't know, dude. Pete Carroll kind of called a decent game against Harbaugh. Gino. Anyhow, the first Monday night game we got to talk about: Buccaneers Texans. The Texans are 2.5-point favorites in this game. Over under 43.5. We talked about the Buccaneers winning off that missed field goal. Kind of got a little lucky there. The Texans looked gross in that first game against the Rams. Still, the Bucs are dogs here?
I don't think this...
Go ahead.
I don't think this line reflects how truly awful Houston's offensive line is. awful.
I agree.
And I can say that I'm disappointed in C.J. Stroud's performance in week 1 while also acknowledging his O-line did him no favors. Absolutely no favors in that week 1 game. I don't know how Houston's favored. I get it, they're at home, but what have we seen from the Texans? I guess this is an indictment on last year. They're still talking about last year. I'm not sure. The Bucs were the better team in week 1. The Bucs were a better team in week 1. They held Baughan in check in the run game. I don't think the Texans run game is going to have anything. Nick Chubb's days of 25 carries for 130 yards are over. Baker Mayfield has forced me to trust him in a spot like this. He was calm, cool, and collected, especially in that game-winning throw to Egbuka. I'm taking the Bucs here. I don't know how the Texans are favored. What have we seen from the Bucs that they shouldn't be favored in this spot?
This is going to sound so dumb, but I want to take the Bucs. It just feels like I'm falling into something.
This is a trap.
Well, there's no such thing as a trap. It feels like I'm a trap. It feels
like
a
trap. It feels like a trap. Just say it.
I rationalize it. Why are the Bucs underdogs here? Is it because it came down to the wire? I don't know. You look here, C.J. Stroud, a big old goose egg on big time throws this year. I understand we're one game in, but maybe they're banking on the Texans' edges forcing Baker Mayfield to make bad throws. Maybe they're waiting for the turnover regression that usually comes with Baker. I don't know. I want to go Bucs. I just can't. I'm terrified. I'm terrified to take the Bucs. I'm terrified. I want to, but I'm terrified.
But Connor kind of nailed it with the Texans. If that run game's non-existent on top of the offensive line is getting mauled, how can you trust the Texans? I mean, yeah, the defense is great. Don't get me wrong, but C.J. Stroud's going to have to throw 45 times.
On obvious passing situations.
Yes. This is the one that is going to be the 95% of the bets are on the Bucs. This is the game.
I'm not sure. I don't know if they're probably the same way. I think they're thinking, Texas, C.J. Stroud were in the playoffs, and they're at home, and they're less than a field goal.
I think that's going to be the Broncos this week. I think the Broncos are getting all the bets.
That's probably true.
No, that's not true. But
I don't think you understand public perception because people are still not high on this Colts team.
Maybe I don't.
I mean, you could get us a number real quick. You could find us the most popular bet real quick.
Me?
Yeah.
What kind of poll do you think I have?
An action account?
Jeff Benson a call real quick.
An Action Pro account?
I can see what it is so far.
While he's looking, Carter, I've got Bucs over the Texans 23-17. I got them upset on the road.
I have the Bucs winning this game as well, and I have it a little more high scoring because I think it's just going to have to be a lot of passing situations in this game. So give me Bucs 31, Texans 21.
The Bucs have 51% of the bets, which is shocking.
Makes me feel good.
The Broncos have 66%. Oh my gosh, 93% of the money though. So that makes me think Broncos. But either way, we're not talking about that game. I'm not gonna bet it, but I am gonna go Bucs. Actually, I think I did bet it. I think I bet the Bucs. Yeah,
we're going. This is just a game day graphics show. My gosh, let's see if we can change things up.
College show we weren't.
College show, no, but Chargers Raiders, the 10 p.m. start, disgusting stuff. Chargers -3, over under 46.5 in this game. I don't know. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know.
Divisional home dog. I see 3.5. I'm taking the Raiders.
Oh man. Chargers, I think, are my favorite team to watch.
Why is that, Dylan?
I don't know. I think the uniforms. I like the color of the uniforms. Oh, I mean, you watch the coach has no bearing on it. The coach isn't doing anything. You think I watch it for the 5-second pan of Jim Harbaugh picking his nose on the sideline?
Oh, you mean actually colors and
aesthetically?
Like I see the Chargers logo and I'm like, I want to watch that game. I don't know, just Justin Herbert. To be honest,
that one Chargers fan lady they kept showing a couple years ago did her job then, because now you have positive brand association with the Chargers logo.
That might be it. I might have gotten small brain tricked into liking to watch the Chargers. I kind of want to go over on this one too. I think from what we saw in week 1, Chargers defense didn't look that great. Raiders defense didn't look that great. Raiders, surprisingly enough, number 1 in deep passing through one game, obviously. But
sling the pill, Dylan. Come on.
He can sling the pill. Pete Carroll's got his guy back. Oh, man. I didn't officially take anything. If you're making me pick, I would say I'm going over. Oh, I hate it. I'm going over.
Who's winning the game?
Who's winning?
Why?
You
Raiders.
Yeah, you got to go home divisional dog. Give me the Chargers. Chalk me up. Chalk City. I'll do the LeBron half court thing. Give me the Chargers over the Raiders. Yeah.
Am I allowed to thread the needle here? I like the Raiders to cover, but I think the Chargers win. I think it's a really close game. I think it's close throughout. I don't think either team pulls away. I'm curious to see if Ashton Jeanty can get it going in this game. The Chiefs' leading rusher against the Chargers in week 1 was Mahomes, and then Pacheco only had 5 for 25. So I'm curious to see what Ashton Jeanty does in this spot.
They're saving Pacheco, so don't worry.
Oh, my gosh. They've been saving for 3 years.
I do think this is a close game throughout, though. I've got Chargers winning by 1, 2, maybe 3 points, but I like the Raiders here with 3 and a hook. Home division.
This does feel like just a sketchy score of a 23-24 final.
Yeah, I agree. 20-18 somehow.
This game's the best because I always think of the tie game.
The disgusting tie.
Justin Herbert said something about I would kill for a tie right now. The video of him mouthing something about a tie. I would love a tie right now or something like that.
All right. Any other NFL? We got to do a parlay and then. All right, Dylan, parlay pick. Quick question: do we just spreads and totals for this?
That's what
I don't care.
Okay, that's fair. All right, just want to make sure. I like it. Just want to make sure.
Colts Broncos under 42.5.
Don't hate that.
I think you got a good number on that because I think it's lower now. No,
42.5.
Yeah, 42.5. I like that.
Okay. Connor.
I'm going Jaguars Bengals over 49.5. I think
that. Oh my God.
I think the Bengals defense is very susceptible, obviously, like we saw. I think we will see this week as well that Jags offense should have success here. And I do think Joe Burrow on that offense, they're not going to lay another egg. I think they'll have a bounce back game this week. Jamar Chase should run wild on this Jaguars defense. Give me Jags Bengals over 49.5. I think it's a high scoring game.
All right. Do we want the fun pick, the boring pick, or the Karter pick?
Not the Karter pick.
Panthers are plus 6.5, Dylan. Come on.
Panthers money line out.
What are the options? Fun or what else?
Boring.
I think we get over to 1.
Yeah, let's go boring.
Yeah.
Jets Bills under 45.5.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow, we're all totals, huh? All totals across the board, college and NFL for the parlay.
What was the fun pick?
Vikings
Jets Bills
over.
Oh.
We can switch.
Oh, I like the Jets Bills pick better. I don't know.
I think it's an overreaction. I think this line should be like 41.5. I think it's an overreaction to last week. I don't think the Jets are putting up 30+ points. And I know, Justin Fields, Breece Hall, they might be able to run on this Bills defense. Under.
Jeez. I kind of like it.
You hate it. No, Dylan's
I hate it.
Been big on the overs this week.
I hate it, but
I mean, I would love to switch to Falcons Vikings. I wanted the fun pick, but I said you're getting the boring pick. You chose you guys chose the boring pick.
I won't be able to sleep if we switch it and your leg is the only leg that loses.
That's why we do this.
If your leg's the only one that wins, you best believe we're going to see some tweets from the KarterKast social.
Don't worry. What about a money line plus 250? Does that count for a tweet?
I think it's got to be 500.
No, Texas
to get a standalone tweet and a screen recording of a YouTube video, it's got to be plus 500.
No, I didn't mind that.
Panthers money line plus 250. Add it to my card.
Oh my goodness.
We knew that was going to be
the Panthers always beat the Cardinals. They have their number. We always beat the Cardinals.
How about you stall for 1 minute?
We'll stall for 1 minute. Bryce Young's going to look great on Sunday, and then everyone's going to go, oh, actually, Bryce Young isn't that bad. Actually, I know I've said I'm way out on him. This is kind of the time to buy Xavier Legette stock.
No, don't waste your.
I'm not. I'm telling people it is time though. I'm not gonna buy it.
Panthers are 14-6 all time against the Cardinals, so that's not bad.
Yeah,
I was hoping to be able to slam dunk, but
no, and they've been kind of dominant against the Cardinals in those wins, except the Jake Delhomme game in 2008.
Cam Newton.
Why are they 6.5-point underdogs?
I don't know, Dylan, but they got the wrong team's favored in that one. The wrong team's favored. I think it should be Panthers minus. Let's just get. How about this, Dylan? Let's go alt line in this game. That's good enough for a tweet. Yep, Panthers alt line minus 6.5.
That's a convenient number.
Plus 560.
That
would give you a tweet. I'll get you a tweet.
Yeah,
that's tweet worthy.
Panthers are winning by a touchdown.
Panthers.
Yep,
will allow Karter a tweet.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Panthers minus 6.5 plus 560. They're going to beat the Cardinals by a touchdown or more. You're here right now. I want it on record. The Panthers are winning by 6.5. They're going to win by a touchdown plus 560's hitting in this game.
But just to be clear, that's a standalone pick that's not the parlay pick. Standalone.
No. The Bills under is the pick.
Okay, so this is reading bets right now.
This is a standalone pick that is going to get screen recorded after the Panthers win. It's going to be in between Sunday Night Football. I'm going to be sitting there smiling, being like, hit the screen record on the YouTube. And it's just me talking right now like this. It's going to be hilarious. I'm talking to my future self right now.
You're kind of breaking the fourth wall.
I am a little bit. Anybody else still try this? It's a fun exercise. Call your shot right now. Call your shot right now. We got 1 minute.
Titans minus 6.5 against the Rams. Matthew Stafford leaves the game. It's Jimmy G. Titans win. Minus 13.5. They fixed the receiving.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't know what the odds are, but future Dylan, you are so handsome. You are so smart. Great call in this game.
Connor, give yourself a pick.
God, this is tough because I want to choose a weird one.
Saints.
I was looking at the Saints. Browns are plus 12.5. You think they?
Yeah, go Browns. Go Browns.
Ravens.
Yeah, go Browns. Browns.
That would be awesome.
Coming off a choke on primetime, the Ravens blow it against the Cleveland Browns here. I know they're 12.5-point favorites. I think they lose on a last-second field goal. Joe Flacco revenge spot against his old team. Connor, what a genius pick on the money line. I believe the odds plus 550 on the money line. Ooh. Cleveland Browns.
Ooh. Yes, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I actually love that pick because this is the classic.
I do kind of love that too.
All right, those are call your shots. Can't wait to screen record all of them. Actually, love it. Download the SeatGeek app. Use code KarterKast. $20 off your first purchase. $50 minimum purchase required. At Connor_Sparrow, at CarterBA, at KarterKast, and everything. Subscribe, follow, 5-star review wherever you're listening. Subscribe. See you all next time. Bye bye.